welcome to the voyage of the vintage Vizsla. I'm coming to you from my kitchen today, where I go out and I rescue items, come home and do some research, and then I resell them on eBay. I put together a couple of videos so that you can learn a little bit more about vintage items if you're interested in selling, or if you're interested in collecting, or if you just want to be entertained by a goofy Vizsla, just watch my videos. Remember, if you want 10% discount, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a link to my eBay store down in the description below this video. That's why I'm pointing below. Also, if you like this video, I can give you another 10% discount. If you share this video, that'll be another 10%. 30% discount just for doing those three things for me. All right, let's get started into let's just talk about some of these great brands that everybody is looking for that are good for collectors and for resellers. First one I have is Pyrex. Remember, I'm that person who, I'm not the first person to arrive to get this stuff, so I'm the one that gets it as it trickles down. Okay, first bowl I have is this Pyrex bowl. I want to talk to you about Pyrex. So when you're out looking, if you're a brand new reseller or collector or whatever, you have to be careful. Pyrex is a great brand. This is a great piece because I can put it in the oven, I can put it in the microwave, I can put it right in the dishwasher, I could eat right out of it, and then I can store it. These probably came with a lid, this square one. This is not the collector things though. This is what you use at home, and actually even Walmart sells this kind of Pyrex right now. So this was not like a great deal, but I knew when I picked it up that I was going to use it for my video just to teach you, okay? So this is actually more of a teaching thing, but I'm going to use it for myself because this looks like a single meal, a single person meal. Just lonely time in front of the Netflix with my Pyrex. Okay, second thing that I'm going to show you that's a great brand is Anchor Hocking. This is an Anchor Hocking. They have so many things. They made so many things. This is the name of two different guys, Anchor Hocking. This particular one is Fire King. This particular color is called Milk Glass. They put a certain chemical in the glass as they are making it to make it this milky color. Some milk glass is like really solid white, some of it's more creamy, and some of it's a little bit more opaque. Oh, that was a fancy word for a math teacher, huh? I like this. It has this cool little handle. It says right there on the bottom that it's oven proof, so I can stick this in the oven, the microwave. Just don't stick it on top of the stovetop, the burners there, because probably not going to work. And I'm going to give you another hint. If you stick this bad boy in your oven, get a pot holder, because that right there's going to be hot, lock, Fire King. These are the kings of the fire. This little piece by itself is only about, it's about $5.99 if you're needing a replacement. So the best way to do these is if you could get them in pairs. So you want 2s or 4s or 6. Even numbers are good. So I went ahead and picked it up mostly for this video, but I can also list it on eBay, which I probably will, as a replacement piece. So if you needed a replacement piece or something like that. Speaking of Fire King, I have another piece of Fire King here. This is like a little punch bowl cup, and you could drink punch out of it, but if you wanted to drink tea or coffee or eggnog or whatever the heck you wanted out of this, I think this is called Peach Luster. And there's the little fireside. I'm going to tell you, I have done a little Fire King, not fireside, Fire King, and I have done a little bit of research, and whenever some of those little like coffee mugs, they will sell for some good money. These would sell better if I had like pairs, you know, a pair or a set of 4 sets or something like that. But as a replacement piece, I'm going to put it on for $5.99 for a replacement piece. I love this peach shiny. I like shiny. We girls, we like shiny. And some of the guys do too. Do you like when I stick my chin on the video? I think it's cool. All right, next, let's speak of some other learning experience. I picked this up just for the learning video because this is really not worth anything. Well, I mean, it could be. this is not, okay, so when you're out looking for vases and glassware and stuff like that, there are some that are vintage and some that look vintage, and they look very similar. But if you pick them up, a good tell sign would be the weight of it. The more it weighs, probably the better quality it is. This doesn't weigh very much, and you can tell it's got an echoing going on. Then you can tell, if you will look at it and see, was the paint painted on, or is it a color added into the glass? This one probably was painted on, and you can kind of tell on the inside down in there. I don't know if you can see it very well, but down right here you can see like some paint that has come off. This is giving a very good echo. Echo, echo, echo. You like it? I like it too. Alright, so here are some telltale signs that this is not a vintage. Do you see how this is put together? So probably not a blown glass, it's probably pressed glass. That's going to make it not as, and then this right here is how it was put together here. So if it was blown glass, it would have the, can't remember what that's called, something with a P. I was going to try to remember what that's called. It had this little doodad. I like the word doodad. Thingamajig, doomaflopper, whatchamacallit, you know, those kinds of things. Anyway, this would be good to keep your loose marbles in if you needed to. You know, who needs it more than a dadgum teacher? Huh? No one. Here's another. Oh, I should have researched this. This is like a stoneware. I think this is so pretty. When you are out looking for collection for yourself or something to resell, and you can resell on many different platforms, you can resell in little antique booths, whatever it takes. Whatever you are doing, make sure that it doesn't have any chips or cracks or breaks or anything like that. And if it does and it looks like something that's really great, look it up. Look it up and see what you think. I did not look this up. Shame on me. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Anyway, that's what it says. It just has like a XXXVII. So that's like, what, 37? Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I didn't look it up, and I didn't know what that, I didn't look that up because it wasn't obvious, so you kind of look it up a little bit more. Anyway, it's like a stoneware. It's very nice. I think it's supposed to be a planter, but I think it would be cute in a centerpiece. I think it would be really cute out on your little patio with some little flowers in it, and I may end up keeping this for myself to do that for. But if you really like it, just let me know, and I will sell it to you. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. That's something that I will do. Speaking of brands to look for this brand, Franciscan Earthenware. Some of it sells for really good money. Earthenware is great stuff because you can put it in the oven, you can put it in your microwave, you can put it in your dishwasher. It's a real good sturdy brand of stuff. This little design is called Autumn. Almost said Harvest. Autumn. Do you know what this particular piece is called? I thought it looked like a corn. It looked like corn on the cob goes in here. It's a celery dish. Who the heck needs a dish for their celery? Who eats celery like that? No, I'm putting my corn on here. And then you can put like all the butter down in the bottom and let it roll around. And then if you put those little corn holders so that you can just eat it, you can just put it right here and just roll it. Tell me that ain't a great idea. I know you thought of it too. If you didn't, well, now you know. Alrighty, next. Let's go on to the next. Next. What do we want to do next? I like this guy right here. This is some Japanese porcelain. Look at that. It says it was handcrafted in Hong Kong. And this right here is like embossed, like it's graved in, and then it's painted. It's kind of a grayish color with these pink flowers that are kind of ombre, where they are dark and they go a little bit lighter. I think this is beautiful. This is a beautiful piece to display. There's the marking on the back if you want to see that marking. It's ACF. Sorry guys, I failed at looking things up and I didn't do very good research on those things. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I really wanted to do some research on this guy right here. And I'm still going to research this. If you want him, let me know. This is stoneware. It has a lot of little dings and doos. I am planning to keep him, but if you want him, I will. He has a little ding right here, and he has a little ding right here, and there's several of them. There's like one on the handle right here, and then on the bottom it's really got quite a few little dings out of it. But I could not pass this up. It is so pretty. I guarantee you this is very, very old, and I am going to look this up. This little sign, I think it says Maria, and it says Brazil, but it's spelled B-R-A-S-I-L. So if anybody knows when Brazil changed it to a Z, we could date this sucker. So that's, I meant to do that. I didn't get it done. I'm a failure. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a failure. It's so pretty. Look at it. And it's kind of textured. I mean, and then it's got quite a few little dings, and inside it's really, it's very non-usable, but it's very beautiful to look at. It's so, I just love it. I love it, guys. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm sorry. This guy right here, I don't know if he is very vintage or not. It's called Berry Patch. I looked it up. I didn't really see very much on it. I think it's a casserole dish or souffles. I know this goes right in the oven. You could take it out. I think if you bought this, you could make me a cobbler in this, and I would just give you such a discount if you made me a cobbler in here. Yes, I would. I would probably give it to you if you made me a cobbler. Okay, so anyway, we're going to have this one on sale for $9.99. If you are interested, let me know. Just hit me up, guys. Got a few coffee cups here that we need to talk about. And I only got little single guys, but that's all right. We're going to use them as replacements. This is no marking on it, so we don't know what it is, but I really liked it. I believe it's hand painted, probably Japanese, and I say that not just because of that, more because of especially these flowers right here. That's usually Japanese art, but it's just so pretty. So you may have one like this and you might need a replacement, or you might just be like me and you only need one cup, or maybe you're just going to use it as a display. So I could see people who like Japanese art, people who like birds, just collecting this thing and putting it in their little collection. So it's really, really pretty. Go really cute with that glass that plate we talked about. This is Nico. All right, this is transferware here. Okay, so transferware means as we're making this ceramic, they make the ceramic, it's still wet. We're gonna have some transfer, I don't know if it's paper or cloth. They put this paper on there that has the design. And then if I have 12 of these, I have 12 of those, and they're all gonna be the same. And then we bake it in the oven to give it the effect there. And so that's the difference between transfer